Hello. In the following presentation, a topic related to mechatronics engineering will be presented. The members are Hernández, Perla, Citlali, Velazco, Torres, Eduardo, Ortiz, Mateos, Ángel, Hernández, Juárez, Carlos, Uriel, and Ramírez, Saucillo, Ángel, Ramsés. First, we define engineering. Engineering is the use of scientific principles for the design and construction of machines, the implementation of structures, among others. It uses its knowledge and technology as its main tool to allow innovation to pass. Now, we defined the mechatronics engineering. Mechatronics engineering it is an engineering that combines the knowledge of the subjects of mechanics, electronics, informatics, and control system. The main objective of the mechatronic engineer is to improve automated systems through the design, creation, planning, and development of products and service that are applied within the industry. You can see the circle where all the parts that make up the mechatronics are exposed. So, some mechatronic applications are in the automotive industry and aeronautic matter. In the automotive industry, one example is like a assemble machine or crane, and in aeronautics, one example is airplane design. All right, and now, what does a mechatronic engineer do? Well, mechatronics engineers focus on the development of intelligent machines and automation processes starting from design through to completion. Considered one of the most demanded careers in the international market, actually.
Then go on to the point where we were mentioned 7 articles that the company the code of ethic of a mechatronic engineer. I will mention the most important records that have to do with the duties as a professional. Later we have others at the school that have do you with data to ask clients, but I will not mention time and our world and leave it for you to read. Have the oath that we must always remember. I protest on my honor to put on my negligence and spirit of the servers of never recruit it for the benefit of society and the entire nation when circumstances demand it. I will always defend with the Tuesday rights of people and institutions to enhance my actions, the professions to which I belong. I know and agree to follow the code of ethics of the mechatronics and engineering of the Association Mexican of the Mechatronics Asia and on cause that does not happen that the society remains it to me.
Hi, my name is Perla Citlali Hernández. As a new student of the interdisciplinary professional unit engineering campus Hidalgo, adapting to the change for high school to university was difficult for me, since at first I did not know anyone because they are new. Although after a while one gets to know more classmates and teachers. Unfortunately, I don't know the facilities of the campus very well due to the health crisis that the world is living, but I know there is little to the and enjoy the facilities offered by my prestigious university. It remains for me to say that I have met new friends with different ways of seeing the world, and I learn day by day from them and from my teachers. University have simply changed my life, and it's one of the time that happened to me despite the circumstance.
Hello everyone, my name is Eduardo Velazco Torres and then I am going to tell you a little about my experience at UPIT. The pandemic began in March 2020 with a quarantine that would not end even today, so I reached my first year in college with surprised that I never thought I would face. The pandemic taught many things, but nothing took away the desire to continue studying. My experience during the pandemic was a new week of learning because I had never studied online. I visited with a child, but afterwards I stayed in without sitting to miss my teacher and friends who had stayed in class. It should be noted that UPIT has wide weight of teachers as they can who dominate the student feels as calm as possible and I might panic at the UPIT for high time teacher. I must teach math that I had times students that deviate times but not my times the class being online I continued study as I was hiring will says that he was his party there were never it sometimes green. I do not know the UPI's facilities nor my teachers and do assure, but I do know that my students have been facilities thanks to the force that teachers provide my from various online platforms. The situation did not affect me personally. During the pandemic, he was undead and went to the gym. I liked living at home with my family, and I didn't and will win me to have more moments of leisure. In general, what would is not the best experience, but as the student put on beats a terrible path, he could work at an steady way.
Hi, my name is Luis Ángel Ortiz Mateos, and these are my experiences in UPI. Well, I already studied in CCDSA, so I have an idea about how it works on UPI. Talking about the staff that works on the school, they always help me when I have any problem or doubt I have in formalities. The teachers that I already know or have had a lot of knowledge on their areas and resolve all my doubts when I ask for it. The only problem that I see is with the communication because in some cases the internet is bad for the teacher and the student and or the computer don't let me see what the teacher is writing. Also, with the pandemic, it's difficult to learn because we can't use the labs to practice what we learn. But my experiences in UP are being good after all, and my expectations for presential classes are also good too.
My name is Ángel Ramsés Ramírez Saucillo, and I will talk about my experience at UPI. I arrived through a change of career, so my experience was different. It was also entering in a total online semester, but I managed to adapt well. It was nice to arrive and see that my teachers work in a very professional and constant way. I can say that of the most of my teachers are very excellent compared to my previous school. I have not seen the facilities, but I have heard very good reference about the states of them, because the school is very new. My classmates are also good. Some are very dedicated and although we don't know each other physically, I was able to establish a good relation with them. I'm very happy with my experience at UPI.
Hi, my name is Carlos Uriel, a student of the UPI. I am studying the second semester of the mechatronic engineer's career, and there are some of my experiences in the institution. When I started the my first semester, after having passed the admission exam, I felt nervous, so nervous, but happy to to be part of the IPN, a white donkey. uh, Although somewhat sad, science face-to-face classes were far from being resumed due to the country's healthy situation. From the beginning, I noticed a change to in the level of demand. Uh, the teachers were quite professional when giving their classes and assigning to work. Uh, I must uh, admit that it was a little tedious uh, in homework matters, but nothing that a little effort wouldn't solve. So, for all teachers I have dealt with have been very helpful for my academic development. So far, the system by which the sede is governed is quite good and meet me expectations from the beginning. I'm happy to stay there. I'm happy to be a white donkey, and this is my experience.